How can we live like a Stoic? How can we find strength in the face of adversity, stay calm in chaos, and achieve inner peace in a noisy world? Today, we're diving deep into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism to learn how we can apply these timeless principles in our daily lives. Whether you're dealing with stress at work, navigating relationships, or trying to improve yourself, Stoicism offers powerful tools for building resilience and mental clarity. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a guide to living well. It teaches us how to rise above the noise, detach from unnecessary worries, and focus on what really matters. So, how can you become a Stoic in your everyday life? Let's break it down into 5 core principles, each designed to transform how you think and react to the world around you. 1. Focus on what you can control. The first and most important Stoic principle is this: focus on what you can control. It sounds simple, but in reality, most of us spend a lot of time worrying about things that are entirely out of our hands, like the opinions of others, unforeseen events, or even the weather. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, reminded himself daily to ignore distractions outside of his control and focus on his own actions and mindset. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let's break this down further. Imagine you're in a situation where a colleague criticizes your work. A common reaction is to feel defensive or upset. But ask yourself, can you control what they said? No. What you can control is how you respond instead of reacting emotionally. Apply the Stoic principle. Stay calm, reflect, and focus on how you can improve your work moving forward. Think about someone like a firefighter. When faced with an emergency, they don't waste time worrying about how dangerous the situation is or who's to blame for the fire. Instead, they focus on what they can do, take action, save lives, and control the situation they're in. That's the Stoic mindset. So, next time you're faced with a challenge, remind yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If yes, then focus your energy there. 2. Practice negative visualization. Next, we have an interesting but highly effective Stoic exercise called negative visualization. This might seem counterintuitive at first. Why would we focus on the worst-case scenario? But this practice isn't about dwelling on negativity. It's about mentally preparing ourselves for life's inevitable challenges. Imagine this. Every day, you take a moment to think about things that could go wrong, not in a fearful or anxious way, but in a calm and measured manner. What if you lost your job? What if you faced a health issue? By visualizing these scenarios, you'll be more prepared for them if they ever do happen. And surprisingly, this practice can also lead to more gratitude. For example, by imagining what life would be like without your family or health, you'll start to appreciate them more. And when challenges do arise, you'll be ready, not shocked or thrown off balance, but steady and focused. Seneca, another famous Stoic, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By mentally preparing for setbacks, we reduce the emotional toll when they actually occur. Consider athletes who practice this method. They visualize all possible outcomes, losing a game, an injury, or failing a crucial play. By preparing for these situations, they don't panic when faced with challenges. They're ready to adapt, react, and keep moving forward. You can do the same in your own life. 3. Accept what happens. The third principle is acceptance. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is that we cannot always control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. The Stoics understood that suffering comes from resistance, resisting what has already happened, or worrying about what might happen in the future. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that every obstacle, every hardship is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced. It's part of your journey. Take a moment to think about your own life. Maybe you've lost a job, faced a tough breakup, or experienced a health scare. Instead of resisting the pain and asking, "Why me?" try to shift your mindset. Ask instead, "How can I grow from this? How can I use this challenge to become stronger?" Think of a ship navigating through a storm. The captain doesn't waste time wishing the storm away. Instead, he focuses on adjusting the sails, steering the ship, using the storm's energy to keep moving forward. Life's challenges are like that storm, something you can't avoid, but something you can navigate. 4. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection. The fourth principle is mindfulness and self-reflection. The Stoics were masters of self-awareness. They believed that in order to improve, you need to regularly reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions. One of the most powerful tools for this is journaling. Marcus Aurelius, as an emperor, wrote personal reflections every day in his journal. Thoughts about how he handled situations, how he could improve, and what he learned from each day. Each writings became what we now know as his famous work, Meditations. Imagine starting your day with a clear intention and ending it by reflecting on how you handled challenges. Did you stay calm under pressure? Did you act according to your values? Writing these down helps you become more mindful and aware of your actions. Try this for a week. Each evening, write about one moment where you faced difficulty. Reflect on how you handled it and how you could approach it with a Stoic mindset next time. Over time, you'll notice growth and increased emotional control. 5. Cultivate gratitude. Finally, let's talk about gratitude. The Stoics believed that to truly be content, we must appreciate what we have right now. We live in a world where it's easy to focus on what's missing or what we want next. But the Stoic way is to regularly remind ourselves of the blessings we already possess. Practicing gratitude strengthens our ability to withstand hardships because it keeps us grounded in the present moment. It helps us avoid the trap of constantly seeking more and instead appreciate the abundance already in our lives. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Each morning, think about 3 things you're grateful for, whether it's your health, the roof over your head, or the people in your life. This simple practice can shift your perspective and help you find peace in the present. So, how do you become a Stoic? Focus on what you can control. Prepare for challenges with negative visualization. Accept life's hardships and turn them into opportunities for growth. Practice mindfulness and self-reflection to improve your actions, and cultivate gratitude for the present moment. By applying these principles, you can live a life of resilience, inner peace, and strength, just as the ancient Stoics did. In a world full of distractions and uncertainty, Stoicism provides the tools we need to stay grounded and focused on what truly matters. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, personal growth tips, and motivation to live your best life.